to. Welcome to the Star Tropic. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Oh dear, what am I to do?
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
By combining our strengths, we shall overcome this trial as all others.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Oi there, friend. All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. But now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the car. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What's splendid! I knew I was right now. The carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station too. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice. And each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case so anyone thinking of but enough of my lecturing. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Come find me when you've delivered that letter.
We ought to see this to its destination.
to do.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
What would I to do?
This ox cart's bound for Melv. This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
yet they thought to befall him. Couldn't live with us.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if... Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for it. But, well, as luck would have it, 'twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're rich, seems my luck's not as rotten as...
We could make the fruit roborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melv.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant. Are we? Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just...
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant. Do come again.
We ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick some... Hello again, sir. Say, Have you brought some fruit rubberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spores can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Good day, sir.
At least my back's not acting up today. What am I to do? He really ought... Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. Wait, listen. The brave fool said he was going to... I'll go and search for him myself. I'm not afraid of monsters. So I thought, please, sir, I'll worry for my many thanks. Go into the forest. This won't work, will it? My brother and I are the... I suppose there's only... I'll have to show you them. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest... I'll need you to watch over me. Keep me safe. You will, right.
Perhaps we ought to hurry, lest we arrive too late to be obeyed.
Nattering all day. It's time to go.
Storm ever goes right.
I've a selection of wares that sure... to please. Pleasure doing business with...
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned.
Apologies, but I can't